Actor Wilfried Basta Williams thought he had scored big when he landed the role of a rebel villain in the Russian film Touriste, the biggest film ever made in the Central African Republic. A Russian company produced the film, which shines a positive light on the actions of Russian mercenaries in Africa. After appearing in the film, Williams says he began receiving messages from classmates and on social media.
I had been threatened. People said I was pro-Russian and anti-French, but I don't recognize myself in all that. It hurts because I've never been in politics. I'm just an artist, a simple actor. It's just a role I played. I have nothing to do with politics. I don't even know anything about politics.
At a sports stadium in Bangui, hundreds of Central Africans gathered in late January to watch a screening of Granit, a second Russian film based on true events. The film tells the story of Russian mercenaries in 2019 fighting alongside Mozambican forces in northern Cabo Delgado province against Islamist militants. Both Touriste and Granit were produced in the CAR by Urom, a company controlled by Russian businessman Yevgeny Prigozhin, an ally of President Vladimir Putin. Prigozhin controls Urom and has been linked to the Wagner security firm. Prigozhin has denied any connection to the Wagner Group. In 2018, the US indicted and later sanctioned Prigozhin for running a troll farm that attempted to interfere in US elections. Meanwhile, the films appear to be burnishing the image of Russian mercenaries in Africa.
This reflects the reality, telling the events the country has been through. The Russian intervention, alongside the National Army, freed the country from rebels. I had to come with my kids because this is part of our history.
But the United Nations and other experts say the Wagner Group mercenaries have committed grave human rights abuses, including torture and executions that are not shown in the films.
It's a sort of standard Russian action movie in many ways. It feels like a made-for-TV movie, but its main purpose is to sort of valorize and provide an overarching narrative for what Russian mercenaries were doing in Mozambique, and also to connect that to a larger series of stories that appear in these propaganda movies, that appear in the sort of public statements by figures attached to these mercenary companies around why they're in these countries in Africa, what Russia's interests are, and how they're actually helping people on the ground.
Analysts say the Wagner Group provided security for Central African President Faustino Tudera during the last election. CAR authorities unveiled a monument to the mercenaries in central Bangui last year for pushing back rebels who were threatening the capital. That is the story told in Touriste, a movie praised by CAR officials.
Our Russian allies helped us reconquer some parts of our territory that were formerly occupied by evil forces whose only objective was to destabilize the institutions of the Republic.
Western governments say Wagner Group mercenaries have also fought in Libya, Sudan, Syria and Ukraine and are deploying in Mali despite official denials. As for Williams, despite the threats, he wants to continue pursuing his acting dream by studying drama in France. A request for comment from the Russian film company received no reply.